Hey everyone, it's me again, Brittany, and I'm here today with a very exciting vlog. I am really excited to get into this with you. It's been kind of fun trying to keep this secret, but it's just about time to talk about it. So this video is being made as a paid promotion with Disney Book Group to promote The Devouring Grey by Christine Lynn Herman. I'm really excited about this. This is a book that I've heard nothing but good things. I've seen so many people that were able to receive ARCs of this just gush about it and gush about the story, and people are falling in love with this book. So when they reached out to me, first of all, this is like my first paid promotion ever, so I was really excited about that, but it was also really exciting that it was about a book that I've heard so many good things about. So this book did come out on April 2nd, so you are able to go get a copy of it now at any of your local bookstores or Barnes & Noble or whatever. So just to give you a brief idea of what this book is about, a lot of comparisons have been made between it and The Raven Boys or Stranger Things, also Riverdale, which is very interesting. I have actually read all of those things, or watched all of those things. I have watched Stranger Things and Riverdale, and I've read the first book of The Raven Boys, and all of them intrigue me in certain ways, but I'm really excited to see how The Devouring Grey takes all the elements of those stories and incorporates it into this one, because I feel like the dark, mysterious vibes that I'm getting from all of those TV shows and books would really meld well in a new book. So let's kind of talk about what this book is about, because I've said so many things and yet you still probably don't know what it is. So we follow three main characters. We follow Violet and Justin and Harper, and they're all part of the founding families of Four Paths in New York, which is this very mysterious tiny town that is surrounded by a forest. And the founding families in this book have a very specific task of keeping away the Grey. And the Grey, from what I understand, is this unknown threat to the world, to their town at least. It lives in the forest, no one knows what it looks like, and it kills slowly. And it is the founding family's job to keep it away. Yet the founding families are not as they seem, because Justin, who is the eldest son of the most prominent founding family, doesn't even have his powers, which he has been lying to everyone about. And then we have Violet, who never even knew about Four Paths. She lived somewhere else her entire life and only came after her sister died. She doesn't know anything about the founding family. She doesn't even know about the rituals or any of the necessary qualities that it takes to protect the town from this threat. And then we have Harper, who is a founding family member who knows all the history, but who was abandoned by Justin a long time ago in the forest, where she was trapped in the Grey and lost her hand in it. She is the only person that's ever survived the Grey for that long, because people only ever live for 1 or 2 hours at a time, and she was trapped there for 4 days. So I'm really intrigued by this. Honestly, I can definitely see the Stranger Things vibes, because I've already started listening to it on audio. I'm really excited, and I can already tell how like this threat, this Grey threat, and the forest and all of that, it's giving me such strong Stranger Things vibes, and I love it. But I also can totally see the Raven Boys, because it has that sort of mysterious quality. Yeah, I'm really excited about this. I hope that summary was good. I feel like I'm always terrible at giving summaries, but I did want to read just the very last bit of this, which it says, "The Grey is growing stronger every day, and its victims are piling up. When Violet accidentally unleashes the monster, all three must band together with the other founders to unearth the dark truths behind their family's abilities before the Grey devours them all." And look how freaking stunning this book is. I wanted to put a little clip of me opening it up, so I'll do that like right now. Yeah, excuse my messy house in the background. Please don't look. But I got this package in the mail today, and I think I know what it is, but I wanted to unbox it on camera because, well, obviously you're watching this, so you know why I'm unboxing it on camera. So I'm really excited. Let's open it up. Literally, please excuse my messy house. How do I need scissors or something. I'm just gonna kind of like crouch right here, and then we're gonna open it. Nice. It's hard to unbox things like this. Okay. Oh my gosh! This is so exciting, and it's before the release date! Oh my gosh, I thought it was definitely gonna be an ARC. That's so freaking cool. So obviously it's The Devouring Grey by Christine Lynn Herman. The sole purpose of this video. Okay, thanks for watching me unbox this. So this video, I really wanted to kind of incorporate all the things that the Devouring Grey has to do with. I wanted to make a couple of meals with you and like devour them with you. Haha, isn't that cute? And then I also wanted to watch a couple of episodes like Stranger Things and Riverdale just to kind of get the vibes like all the way and see how I feel about it and compare it to the book, because I am going to continue listening to the audiobook today, and maybe towards the end of the day we'll have like a total wrap-up discussion of everything that I found. So yeah, I'm really, really excited to do this with you guys, and I hope you enjoy it. Goodbye! Or not goodbye. Next clip. Okay, so let's start by pressing play on the Devouring Grey. I love listening to audiobooks while I cook. And I start by cutting the avocado in half and scooping out both halves. I normally only do one half at a time, but this time I figured I could just save the rest for later. And I'm just going to be mashing it up with a fork. I think it's the easiest way. And make sure that your avocado is ripe, or else this part's going to be next to impossible. It'll feel frozen and it'll just taste awful too. So make sure it's a little bit squishy if you squeeze hard. And this is me just doing the other half of the avocado. And still just mashing it up with a fork. And then I'm going to add the seasonings in later. You'll see that I do add a lot of seasoning. I think that without it, the avocado is pretty plain. I use 9-grain toast and then just stick it in the toaster. And while we do that, I'm going to make some turkey bacon. Obviously, you can use normal bacon if you'd like to, but I prefer turkey bacon. I'm doing 3 pieces because I'm feeling extra today. And while that cooks, I'm just going to season it up with some onion powder, garlic powder, and kosher salt. Mix it up a little, distribute the seasonings, and spread half of it onto the piece of toast. Now let's go back over to our bacon, and I'm going to put 2 slices just on the plate, and I'm going to use the third one to top off the avocado toast. Just by ripping it up, nothing fancy. And that's how I make my avocado toast. Very exciting. Alright, yeah, so that is how I make my avocado toast, the one that I eat in basically every single one of my vlogs. I did add a little bit of turkey bacon on top because I've been doing that lately. I just think it adds a little extra oomph. But yeah, so now I just paused the audiobook and I'm gonna turn on Stranger Things, I think, and Riverdale, and we're gonna watch it together, and then we will talk, guys. I'm gonna put on Stranger Things first. I feel like it's the one that I get the most vibes from with the book. They have very similar, like, big bads, and they're even this gray place that they have in the Devouring Grey reminds me so much of The Other Side. So I'm really, really excited to watch this episode with you guys. I don't know if I'm gonna put on the first episode. I was thinking about it, and I think I want to put on one of the later ones because I remember it better. But when I turn on Riverdale, that one's gonna be the first episode. So let's eat some toast and watch some shows. Okay, so that was just a random episode mid-season 1 of Stranger Things that I ended up watching, and I feel like it was perfect. It just had all the intrigue while also still kind of understanding that there is this other world in Stranger Things. If you didn't know, that's kind of like one of the major plot points. And I feel like that's something that really vibes with the Devouring Grey, because so far I'm not very far into it. I'm barely on chapter 4 or 5, but I'm already getting that feeling that like this forest that they're surrounded by is not as it seems, and I feel like that forest just, it has such strong Stranger Things vibes, and I love it because they're still very different. We've already had kind of a scene in the book where someone sees this place, and even though I can see the similarities and see why someone would compare it to Stranger Things, it's still very different, which is exactly what I like. I like to be able to know that there's something else like it in the world if I want to get the vibes, but I also want it to be uniquely its own. So that's really exciting. So now we're gonna watch Riverdale. I'm actually gonna go and grab a kombucha out of my fridge. My mom made me kombucha. She, like, homemade, which is really cool. I have no idea what's in it. But I know that there's probiotics in kombucha, and probiotics can definitely help with a cold, which if you guys couldn't tell, I'm definitely sick right now, which sucks, but I'm gonna do everything in my power to not be sick. So I'm gonna grab that, and then we're gonna watch actually episode 1 of season 2 of Riverdale. I'm not gonna spoil anything for you guys, just in case you were like terrified, but I am really excited for this because I watched all of season 1 last year, a long time ago, and then I just never got to watching season 2. It wasn't out yet on Netflix. So I'm putting that in right now, and we'll get to watching some Riverdale. I feel like season 2 will make more sense too, because season 1 didn't make a lot of sense to me. But I know that the comparison with Riverdale in terms of the Devouring Grey has more to do with the soapy drama, like romance aspect. There are some amazing romances in the Devouring Grey, very diverse romances actually. We have a diverse group of characters and there's diverse romance, not just, you know, boy girl. But I know that that is why Riverdale is compared to the Devouring Grey, just from how like dramatic and soapy and teenagery it can be. So I kind of love that. I'm not gonna lie, that's why I like Riverdale. I have no idea what's in this, but it's not bad. Ooh, a motorcycle. Verdict on kombucha, kind of tastes like pickle juice. Don't know why. Okay, so that episode was definitely very wild, very crazy. The impression that I'd had of Riverdale before this episode was very confusing. Like, in general, I thought that the plot was confusing, I didn't love the characters, and all the drama didn't feel dramatic enough, but this episode was insane. Honestly, season 2, you're doing great. And I felt the vibes. I wasn't sure how Riverdale was gonna relate to the Devouring Grey, but after watching that episode, I feel like I can get it a little bit more. It's just so mysterious and the characters are all so gray and confusing, and it's so dramatic. It's so dramatic. Everyone is just playing a role, and it's so fantastic, and I can't wait to see how that plays out in the Devouring Grey. So yeah, I kind of want to watch the second episode of Riverdale now, so I might still do that, but I'm also kind of caught between wanting to listen to more of the audiobook. I also was supposed to make just one last meal with you guys, but no surprise, I'm sick and I'm not even remotely hungry, but I was gonna make like a salad with steak and some vinaigrette. I'll probably still make it like way later, maybe. I don't know. But this was so much fun. I really hope that you enjoyed hearing me talk about this great new book. I hope that you enjoyed my thoughts on the TV shows that this has bits and pieces of, and I hope that you are intrigued by it. I actually am so glad that I ended up getting this opportunity, that I've picked it up. It's already kind of pulling me out of this weird slump that I've been in. I mean, I keep saying that about every book that I read, but this one's really, really good. I'm having a great time listening to the audiobook, and with any luck, I'll be finished with it soon, and then I'll want to read more books. We can't really hope for anything more. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Goodbye!